into Would You Hear Him about to react to When You Got Beef with Family by Young Don the Sauce God. I got put onto him by watching Dwayne and Jazz. Like, I'm a big fan of theirs and him. And Supreme Dream One, DreamCon, that whole team. And this is my first reaction. I don't plan on, doing reactions forever. Like, when I get a bigger budget, I got skits I got planned, like every new YouTuber says. But yeah, with all that out the way, let's get into the video.
You're acting strange. You're not hiding anything in your room, right? There isn't a girl in there. Strange? Who's acting strange? Come on now, Auntie. You know I don't bring no girls up here. Let me see. Auntie, I would. But I know I've been gone for a while. Where my
nigga, wasn't you blonde?
I've gotten that message so many times on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram at @SauceGod. If you already don't, so much has changed, guys. Changed my hair back to the natural brown color.
Yeah.
Right? I got a snake.
What the
White, just like my pearly whites, boy. That's right. The braces are up.
I couldn't, bro. Fucking snake scared the shit out of me.
Instead of boring you with 100 reasons why I haven't posted, I'm gonna just play the video and in return, like the video, subscribe if you aren't already subscribed, and go buy some merch. Link in the description. All right. Yo, I don't know if there's any worse kind of beef than when you got beef with family. You know why it's the worst? Because it's only a matter of time before you gotta see him. Eventually there's gonna be some Thanksgiving or Christmas party, or as bad as this sounds, someone's gonna die eventually, broski. You might be able to duck a Thanksgiving or Christmas party, but a funeral? You don't want to be that niece or nephew that couldn't make it to Auntie May's funeral. Come on, man, that's Auntie May. She made the best macaroni and cheese, my G. You can't disrespect her like that. Now, personally, I haven't had that experience yet, but I know it's coming. Because I got an auntie that I haven't spoken to in a while. Man, let me tell you. When I moved from Jamaica to America, I stayed with an auntie in Florida. And this was one of my favorite aunties, my G. This was the auntie that made, like, the best food at the Christmas dinner. She was so sweet.
Bro, them aunties
she
be
let
the
me stay with
best.
her at her house
Every summer.
From Jamaica. Now, this was
every
her
winter
first
break.
mistake. Because she already raised like 3 kids, put them through college. She was retired from the game. You feel me? So I think she underestimated what she was getting into when she opened up her home to me. Because I was 16, and nothing good ever comes from 16-year-old dudes. We're unruly. At 16, you start thinking you grown. Maybe you got a little girlfriend, a job, maybe even a whip to get from A to B.
I was the perfect 16-year-old. I don't know what you're talking about,
you
God.
start rebelling, and my auntie got me right as I started to enter that phase. Now, I'm not trying to say that I was terrible. I don't think I gave any more trouble than the average 16-year-old dude. I snuck out a couple times, had a girl in my room when I wasn't supposed to. Left dirty socks in the living room a couple times. That black moms raise hell of. But like I said, my auntie was a retired mom. All her kids were grown. So her patience for bull had already been worn out. But I didn't know that when I moved in. I didn't know how thin that ice really was and how cold that water would be if I ever fell in. Because I always saw her as my sweet auntie that baked cakes and cookies. I didn't get to see the black Jamaican mother side of her. The one that handed out ass whoopings like church pamphlets at Sunday service, broski. But one day, I went too far. And I woke the sleeping dragon that lay deep inside. Now, my auntie is the epitome of a neat freak. She hated an untidy house. Swept and mopped every day. Trash can always empty. Sink always clean. House always smell like fresh cookies and vanilla. And as such, I was expected to keep my room clean and tidy. Unfortunately, I wasn't a very tidy dude. Like, I'm a neat freak now, because I guess that just runs in my family. But when I was like 16, 17, my room was always a mess. mess. Like, I would clean my room till it was perfect, right? And then over the course of a week or so, every day it would just descend into total chaos until I couldn't even get across the room without stepping on dirty laundry or old homework. It would just become a pigsty. And then once it got to that point, then I'd be like, damn, this room is atrocious. I should clean it. And then I'd clean it spotless, and the cycle would start over. Now, on the day that I broke the camel's back, it also happened to be like the day before. I would get to the point where I would be like, I should clean my room. So my room was at peak filth. There was shit everywhere. So I'm chilling in my filth, watching Netflix or something, eating chicken and Hawaiian bread. And then I hear my auntie coming up the stairs. Now, my auntie never came upstairs to my room before then. Like, she just never did. So when I heard her coming, I started to panic, because I knew she was gonna flip if she saw my room the way it was. And to make matters worse, I had a plate of food in my room.
That's when you threw your shit under the bed.
Forbidden. Like, that was at the top of the list of rules not to break. Don't bring food in the room. So I hear her coming, and I was like, yo, I gotta hide this plate. So I look around, and then I was like, fuck it.
Under the bed.
Slide it under the bed. And then I go in the hallway to meet her so that she wouldn't go in my room. So I'm like, hey, auntie, what's up? How was work? You had a good day? Work was fine. How are you? Oh, you know, I'm good. I was actually just about to head downstairs to get some water. Let's go downstairs. Tell me about your day. You sure you're okay? You're acting strange. You're not hiding anything in your room, right? There's a girl in there. Strange? Who's acting strange? Come on now, auntie. You know I don't bring no girls up here. Uh-huh. Let me see. You know, auntie, I would, but my room's not clean right now. I'm about to clean it. You don't want to see this. Let me just clean it real quick. I'm sure it's not that bad. I just want to make sure you're not doing anything you're not supposed to. So I move out the way, and she goes in my room. Man, the look on her face. It was like she didn't even know it was possible for a room to get that dirty. Chris, why you have so much stuff on the floor? How you walk around all this mess? And look at the bed. When's the last time you spread the bed? Chris, why the pillows don't have any pillowcases on them, Chris? Where are the pillowcases? You know how much I spent on these pillows, Chris? And she's going off. I could hear it. I could hear the Jamaican mother coming out. And I was scared. Chris, don't tell me it's a biscuit wrapper that I'm sitting on the floor. I know you're not eating up here now, Chris. And then it happened. She looked under the bed like, Chris! What is missing under the bed, Chris? No. Don't tell me it's that chicken bone that missing under the bed, Chris.
He needs some milk.
Father Jesus, help me. No, Chris, me can't do this. Chris, you're trying to give me a stroke. Chris, how you so nasty? Chris, clean your room. May I call your mother? Chris, may I call your mother? I can't believe this, Chris.
When they trying to call your mama, that's when you did.
I can't live like this, Chris. What? Clean your room and pack your things. You're going to have to find somewhere else to live, Chris. I'm sorry, but I can't deal with this no more. You're too old for this, Chris. Me never sign up for raise nobody picnic. You're not at your age. I can't. At first, I thought she was just mad in the moment. And that after I cleaned my room, she was going to calm down, and I was going to promise not to let it happen again, and everything would be smooth. Bro, I really got kicked out. I was out of there, broski. And if I wasn't lucky enough that I had an uncle who lived in the same city to take me in, I deadass was about to be shipped back to Jamaica. And ever since I moved out, we just haven't talked. And if my uncle didn't come through clutch, well, I'd probably be finishing up my medical degree in Jamaica right about now, and you would have never have heard of young Don the Sauce God. Yo, look at this fucking lighting, G. Look what.
Bro, I
this
could
lighting
never hold a
does.
goddamn snake.
Ugly?
That shit do look cute though. I ain't
Instagram.
gonna lie.
But it couldn't stop me. Big bags, I got racks up in my pocket. No cap. One day, I was in a classroom and I just so happened to see her talking to this other dude who was what we would call a gallus. Like, it means a lot of girls like him.
Yo, that was a good video though. And I know what the hell you be talking about. Growing up with a Caribbean mom, like, your room cannot be one tiny bit messy. Let me tell you right now. I got yelled at for having my books on the floor this morning. I ain't even gonna show y'all my room because that shit curled right now, but trust me, I gotta clean this shit up after. I've never been kicked out. I've never rebelled. Like, I'm only starting to rebel now, and I'm 18. I've been a perfect kid except for like the times where I've acted up by getting a C, the times I've gotten threatened to get sent back home, shit like that. But yeah, this was a good video. I relate heavily to what Don was saying. I'm about to drop another video after this. I'm only doing 2. It's my first time, you know, I'm hella awkward right now. But hey, first time for everything.
Message